2 games left, Brad. We have Seattle plus 1.5 at Philadelphia.
Wow, another good game. I think Seattle takes it because I'm not in the position to bet against Russell Wilson. I'm just never going to do that.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago we said Russell Wilson, he was getting 6 against San Francisco. I say when Russell Wilson's getting points, you generally take Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. So I was talking earlier in this episode about, like, you can't always look at analytics. My analytics are all on Seattle. I'm on Seattle. But Philadelphia desperately needs this victory after this loss to the New England Patriots. I gotta say, as these teams match up, Philadelphia's run defense, I should say, is very good. Seattle wants to run the game, but I think that they're going to be made one-dimensional. So now you have Russell Wilson throwing to basically Lockett, Josh Gordon, who now has had a bye week to further acclimate in the system. You got DK Metcalf, who I like. You got a bunch of weapons over there, and I like Jacob Holllister at tight end as well. Philadelphia, I don't know that their secondary is good enough, although they have been playing better lately. I don't know that they're good enough to stop them, but the desperation. I said this about Philadelphia against Buffalo a few weeks ago too. Like, everything was lining up for Buffalo to win that game analytically, but I just was like, the team with the back against the wall, they just have less margin for error. They need to come out with reckless abandon in this game. I think Seattle. I'm going to take Seattle. I'm going to take Russell Wilson to the points. I'm not betting this game. I don't like it, but I think it's going to be a great game.
Oh, for sure. 100%.
And I don't like Philadelphia. We're talking about San Francisco's banged up receivers. Philadelphia is the same way. We'll see if Alshon can play this week, but, Nelson Aguilar is not going to be winning you any games for Philadelphia. They couldn't get, they should have, frankly, if they were healthy, they might have been able to pull that game off in New England. So I don't know, man. There's a lot to like and a lot not to like, but I think it's a good matchup, an interesting matchup, an underrated matchup. And frankly, I was actually surprised that Seattle was the underdog, even though they were on going to Philly. Just based on records alone and Russell Wilson coming off a bye, I would have expected Seattle to be minus 1.5. Given where they are. So, Bovada's given some respect to Seattle, so good for them. Fantasy-wise, Brad, I do have Russell Wilson as a start. Even with a tough running defense, I have Chris Carson as a start because he's going to get volume regardless. I like Tyler Lockett. I don't know. I like one other receiver for Seattle, but the truth is I don't know if it's going to be Josh Gordon or DK Metcalf this week. I say flip a coin. I think one of them will be there, and I think Jacob Holllister is worth a start at tight end. For Philadelphia, Carson Wentz I don't have as a start. I don't love these receivers, so I don't have any Philadelphia Eagle receiver as a start. I don't like the running backs, but I do like both tight ends, Zach Ertz and Dallas Goedert, potentially both to get in the end zone.